tax administration has clearly been ahead of taxpayers in the implementation of technology over the past 2 decades. And that's clearly evident with all the reforms that the government has introduced. I think the next key reform that the government may consider is the Standard Audit File for Tax, or SAFT as it is commonly known. This is a global standard by the OECD, which involves taking business data, which is relevant for tax, from the source systems and sharing it with the government electronically for them to evaluate. This is going to take digitalization to the next level altogether, and it will significantly reduce time and efforts of taxpayers as well as the tax administration. Of course, this would be more relevant for larger companies, but for companies across the board, the government can also consider various technological advancements. So, for example, pooling of information, which is required under different regulations. Taxpayers are required to file similar information before the income tax authorities, GST authorities, company law filings, filings with the RBI and FEMA, etc. If it would actually make a lot of sense if all these information is actually clubbed together and submitted by the taxpayer once, and the government pulls out the information as and when they require from this pool of information. Again, instead of once this data is submitted, then the government really only has to come back to taxpayers if there are any mismatches and ask them to reconcile it. Other things that can be introduced, especially for corporates, are pre-filled tax returns, speedy refunds, and sharpening of the TDS compliance process. So, for example, using a blockchain technology for making the whole process smoother. I think there's a lot that the government has done, and a lot that can be done to ease the doing of business in India.